All right, guys, so 20,000 miles on the Chevy, and I'm driving home from the gym. I get a light warning, says pull over immediately, engine overheating, and I look at my gauge, I'm like, shit, it went from like normal to red, and I can smell burning. And so I pull over in this parking lot, and I'm gonna show you what's going on here. I don't know what's wrong with it yet. I don't know if it's oil or coolant or maybe a mix of both. It's got the consistency of oil, and it's not red like coolant, which makes me worry that it's oil. The truck was just in 2 weeks ago for tire rotation, oil change, and the radiator hose that was leaking before, which indicates kind of it's probably a coolant. The coolant pipe blew, engine overheated. I stopped within like 30 seconds of it overheating, because I was right by a parking lot. So check this out. So we got coolant all over here. Again, if you can see, it's hard for you to see, right? That's like the consistency of oil. You know what I'm saying? It's not red. And it's all up in here. I mean, it's all over everywhere. And this was from a previous leak here, which is also covered. Maybe that is coolant. I don't really know. I just was gonna show you guys what this looks like here. Maybe open this up here a minute. So coming in here, this is the hose that they replaced. But when we get up into it, there's a whole bunch of crap. There's oil everywhere. Like, it's sprayed everywhere. So I'm thinking it's coolant. If you can see here, there's no coolant in there. But again, it has the consistency of oil. I'm not sure. I wasn't really touching coolant. I don't know if I know it's slippery, but it's not red on my fingers. Can't get my phone really too far down there. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy, but I'll keep y'all updated. Chevy can't get to this till April 14th, and they told me that again, it was just in for service. Tow truck's coming. It's under GM roadside assistance. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what the heck just happened with my truck. Well, guys, until then, I guess we're stuck here until Chevy gets here to tow my truck to the dealer. Fantastic. No, so yeah, he's gonna take it. He's gonna just drive it up because it's a little easier. There's still coolant in it, but because it's been shut off for 2 hours, it's cool enough where we can back it up and drive it up. He said it's a little easier than having to try to yank it up in that awkward position.
There goes your trail boss. Nice looking truck, huh? Looks really nice, to be honest. That's why I love this truck. I don't want him to, what do you call that? I don't want him to switch to another truck because we love the Trail Boss. Did pretty good in the trail. And look at that. It looks really nice, right? in a bit.
Dang, he cruising.
Yeah.
Our poor Chevy.
Right? On the way to the dealership.
All right, guys, so Chevy's dropped off. So just to recap everything, went to the gym, went to Kohl's drop off and Amazon return. I went to start driving home, got a message on my dash saying engine overheating, turn engine off immediately. Within like 45 seconds, I pulled over, found a spot to park. Luckily I was by a parking lot. And so Chevy had fixed that pesky radiator upper hose leak about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I haven't been driving the Chevy a lot because with the new baby, we've been driving the CRV, going back and forth to appointments. And I came home and I mean, there's no leaking in the driveway. So there was no apparent signs of that hose failing at all. And I was just checking again, here to see if there was anything, and there's no apparent sign of the hose failing. So I'm thinking after looking at everything that it definitely is coolant. So I checked the oil, there's still full oil, it's still clean, it was just changed. So I don't know, y'all. Another issue, the leak, the replacement, it blew, but the hoses were still attached, so it blew somewhere else. Something's going on. I just hope that I didn't drive it even for a minute after it came on. So I'm hoping that I caught it fast enough where it didn't cause any damage, but that still, Chevy is still responsible for this hose leak. The initial hose leak and now a second one, and it was brand new. So we need to see what's going on. They need to do a complete once over on the vehicle to make sure everything is good to go. I will keep you updated with everything. They can't get to my vehicle until April 14th. That's to be determined. I'm gonna call them and pressure them to get me an appointment faster, because I think waiting nearly 2 weeks to get me in when it's their mistake, their mess up, is a little asinine. So I'm gonna be talking with them to help to see if they can get me in a little bit faster. So I'll keep you guys apprised of what's going on. It sucks. Glad this did not happen on the trail. And I don't think this necessarily questions Chevy's reliability. However, I'm not the only one that's experienced this issue. So hopefully it wasn't a block issue. Hopefully I'm right that it is just coolant and not oil. It is slippery. Coolant is slippery, kind of like consistency of oil. So it's a little confused. I didn't see anything wrong with the block when I was just initially looking at it. It did appear to be oily like color, but the reddish coolant kind of looks that way when it's when it's dripping out and it's dirty and shit, stuff like that. So I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated. Anyways, so that's what's going on. It's at Chevy, 2 weeks until they can look at it and diagnose it with a warranty claim, but I'll keep you all updated. So thanks for watching and welcome to the world of maybe not so reliable new vehicles.